Right now, we're going back down to Las Vegas. And we're going to talk to our boy Daeqwon Plowden, who's having himself a hell of a summer league right now. The Warriors are 6-0 in summer league, and good for him. He just signed a two-way deal with the Golden State Warriors. Congratulations, Daequan. Joe Shasky, the Butcher, Bonte Hill here on 95.7 The Game. Daequan, what's up, man? Congratulations.
Hey, how's everybody doing? I appreciate that. Thank you.
Anything, man. You're putting up highlights after highlight after highlight, and I know you're in the team bus right now, but first and foremost, I got to ask you about Philadelphia. You're born and raised in Philly, huh?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. Are you a big-time Eagles fan, Daequan?
I am.
Oh, man.
Do you know that we got beef with them?
That's all right. That's all right.
Daequan, before it's all said and done, because the Warrior fans are loving you, we're loving you right now and what you're doing in Las Vegas. We're going to get you that red and gold jersey, man. We're going to get you off that Philly train. All right, brother?
I don't know about that. We can see, though.
All right, so are you into rap or no?
You say am I into rap? Yeah.
Okay, so who's the greatest Philly rapper of all time? Is it Beanie? Is it Meek? Who is it?
Just because it's my generation, I'm going to take Meek.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
I like Philadelphia Freeway, but it's all good. But tell us about your journey, man. You end up with the Warriors Summer League team this season. I know you worked out with the Wizards and the Pelicans and the Jazz prior to the 2022 NBA draft, but it just seems like a fit here. Tell us about your journey here to the NBA.
Yeah, man. It was honestly just trying to be consistent wherever I went to. My first year, it was a big learning curve, and I was trying to, get acclimated to the NBA style and everything like that. My second year was really like my kind of takeoff, I was a little bit more comfortable, had a little bit more know-how, a little bit more experience throughout the NBA G League and everything. And then, now it's just honestly taking all that experience and showcasing it here, in the summer league with all these guys.
So what do you hang your hat on? Like some guys like I'm going to be the junkyard dog, and other guys like I'm a straight shooter. I'm a defender. I'm a 3-and-D guy. If you were to explain what you hang your hat on to a coach or any of the fans out there, what would you say?
Probably I'm a Swiss Army knife. You use me anywhere, honestly.
I love that.
Yeah, that's kind of how I always try to develop my game, try to be all around, whatever the coach needed. I was that type of guy, so I think that's the identity that I still, uphold.
Who's your favorite player of all time?
Honestly, of all time, it's weird because I have it's categorized within positions.
Okay,
give us point guard.
Time, I'll probably point guard. It'd be Rajon Rondo.
Ooh, that's underrated. I like that two-way player out of Kentucky, NBA champ. Yeah, no doubt. Shooting guard.
Shooting guard. I have to take Larry Bird.
Wow, that's impressive. Okay, at the three, small forward.
At the three, I'll take KD. KD, I was somewhat a similar build, coming up, high school, college a little bit. So I used to try to model my game after him. Power forward, I'd say like Blake Griffin, just because of the simple fact that he jump out the gym.
Okay.
You could jump out the gym too. We were watching you yesterday. You were jumping out the gym at the Cox Pavilion, man. You're dunking all over people.
And the center, honestly, I take that footwork wise. I got to take Hakeem.
Ooh,
Dude,
Hakeem loves Hakeem.
That's one of my favorite players of all time. You say it, Larry Bird. So it seems like you have a great grasp on history and the history of the sport.
Wow.
You get a lot of young kids saying, "Oh, yeah, those are plumbers," and yada yada yada. It seems like you do really respect the game.
They're not hip.
They not hip to that. You're 6'6", and you became your high school's first 1,000-point scorer. You're a two-team All-State team selection. So why do you think you flew under the radar when it came to going to college and when it came to being undrafted?
I feel like I wasn't fixed on trying to be the biggest name or worried about what people thought. I felt I trusted Bowling Green. I trusted my high school. Those are places that took me in and developed me properly. I wasn't the glitz and the glamour of being a first-year starter and all those things. I was more focused on my development, which took a little longer. And, so a lot of guys aren't okay with the slow grind, the slow process and everything like that. So I was definitely taken into good arms and to a good organization back in my college and everything like that. And I feel like that's the reason why, it was a little bit slower of a process for me. And, now that everything is on showcase, it's like, holy shoot, this dude really, really went under the radar.
Nah, you're shooting the heck out the basketball right now. We're talking to Daequon Plowden, just signed a two-way contract with the Golden State Warriors 2 days ago. He's here on the River Islands guest line with Bonte Hill and Joe Shasky, the Butcher. So the shooting Like, we went out to the California Classic for the second game. Who were you guys? I forget. No, the Lakers. You were playing the Lakers. Because, we had this fashion ace with Bronny James or whatnot, but he doesn't play. So we're watching you guys. I'm like, who's this Plowden guy? Who is Plowden? Like, you just popped our board. I was saying, I like this Daeqwon Plowden guy. So then you guys go down to Vegas, and you're shooting the heck out of the basketball, nearly 50% for the three-point line. So that's shooting. Do you hang your hat on the shooting or your ability to slash?
Honestly, now knowing my role, probably my shooting, but like understanding that I still have slashing in my game, but now like just playing off my shooting now that I'm shooting the ball at a much higher clip. So
you signed the two-way deal. Who's the first person you gave a phone call to?
Ooh.
My family.
Who in particular, if you don't mind me asking?
My family. I called my dad first, my mom shortly after, but just slowly but surely contacted all my support system, everybody that's been directly acquainted to me and helping me get to this point and pushing me even through the longevity of slow summers and slow seasons and everything like that. So,
me and B have a very unconventional route to being on the radio, and it's not like other people's route. We didn't go to journalism school right out of high school and graduate and all that stuff. And so, I relate to the grind and the struggle. What was the lowest moment of this journey? I mean, obviously you still feel like you've got a lot to go. I'm not pretending like you're at your end goal here, but I bet it was pretty rough. What can you give us maybe some insights into the lowest moment where you kind of doubted yourself? Because we've all doubted ourselves.
Yeah, honestly, it was probably after last summer league. I was with OKC. I didn't play, and that was kind of like the first time that somebody has actually put me on the back burner like that. To where I didn't play as much, and it was really hard. It was really challenging just because I knew my value. I knew what I brought to a team, and honestly, the patience that was needed throughout that summer. It was a very long process of trying to get a contract and trying to find a new home, just from the simple fact of I didn't play in the summer league. That was really hard for me because, I felt like my time was winding down in terms of, my age. I'm getting a little older and everything like that. And, the league, the average age in the league for, rookies and things like that is right around 20 years old. So I understood that, my time was winding down. So it was really challenging for me.
Wow. Well, you made it. I'm looking back at your college numbers here. You're an all defensive team in the MAC conference for Bowling Green. And we know point of attack defense is very important with the Golden State Warriors. It's very important in the NBA. So we're looking at you, man. You continue to roll here. What has it been like playing with so many guys like Brandon Podzinski and Trey Jackson Davis?
Man, it's been amazing. The things that they do on the floor, their IQ, just the knowledge that they bring to the game, especially after their tremendous year this past year. Those things, they all matter. And experience goes a long way. So them just sharing that experience with me and everybody else that's here is big.
Who else have you reached out to on the squad? Have you talked to Draymond? Have you talked to Jonathan Kuminga, Kevon Looney, Steph, who's with Team USA right now in Abu Dhabi? Who'd you talk to? Who else have you talked to on the roster?
I haven't really spoken to too many people. I know I spoke to Gary Payton a little bit. Nice. He's down here in Vegas and whatnot, and we just got to chat for a quick second. But I'm looking forward to chatting with everybody, just to pick everybody's brain, just to see what they expect from me. And yeah, I'm excited, man.
Former two-way guy, GPT Sasky.
He made the most of his opportunity. Fan favorite. People love him. Daequan, you have a great story, and we're going to be pulling for you, man. I mean that sincerely. What do you do for fun outside of hoops, man? Is there something? Because you seem like a very serious guy.
You're composed, man.
You're very dedicated to the craft. So what do you do for fun? You watch Star Wars? Do you Netflix? Do you play video games?
Say no to Star Wars.
Just came out.
I'm a big gamer, man.
What do you play?
I'm a big gamer. I play some Call of Duty. Okay. I don't really play 2K no more, but I play Call of Duty. I play Battlefield. I'm big into first-person shooters.
Xbox? PS5?
I'm on PS5 right now, but I do have an Xbox. I streamed a little bit on Twitch and whatnot. So, yeah, I do it all. I think I'm going to upgrade to a PC soon just for the
he's serious.
You are serious.
Gallery of games and whatnot. So, yeah,
hey, bro,
it sounds like you should have been at a tournament with Bronny. It sounds like you should have been at that tournament with Bronny and got the 10K.
What's crazy is I didn't even know that it was going on. So, I mean, it's all good, though. There's always a chance next year.
those keyboards on those PCs, I took my nephew to go get them. It's a trip. Those things are expensive, and some you want them to be louder, some are colored. Like it's the whole keyboard game within the PC video game community is its own subculture. It's wild, huh?
Yeah, it is. You know, some of the best PCs are really expensive, actually. So that's definitely something to take into account as I'm thinking of trying to get one.
Well, Daequan, this has been fun. We're going to give you a pass from being from Philadelphia and being an Eagles fan. You'll get to know us. We're some diehard Niner fans. We're in Philly a couple years ago, and those fans are ruthless. Let me tell you, Daequan. We had no idea what we're getting into.
You got to love them.
No, I hate them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you.
We hate them, but we love you.
You know what? We love Ishkabibbles, though. We went to Ishkabibbles, and that, oh, my God, that was delicious.
Is that the best place to get a cheese steak out there?
Nah, man, you gotta find you a nice little corner store somewhere. You know, wherever you're comfortable at. That's how I've always eaten them. That's where I've always gone to. You know, that's kind of like my go-to. I don't know about everybody else, but you know, that's where I kind of find, you know, some of the best cheesesteaks.
I do love Jim's. I do love Steve's Princess Steaks, and I do love Ready Terminal. So Philly's a great town.
Terminal is off the hook.
Ready Terminal is off the hook, man. It's off the hook. But we'll let you know about the food out here in San Francisco. We'll get to know you, and we'll get you out here. Yeah, we do have great taquerias, great burritos, and whatnot. But Daequan, continue the great work, man. Congratulations on a two-way deal, man. You're balling out there in Summer League. And let's stay undefeated, huh? Let's stay undefeated in Vegas.
Hey, we're trying to, but I appreciate that dearly. Thank you.
Anytime. Daequan Plowden, man. What a cool story, man. On the River Islands guest line. What a great story. Great story.
Who can't relate to being counted out?
Yeah, no doubt.
You know,
he's making the most of his opportunity. He was putting on the show last night.
I mean, he barely even played last year. You know, good for him.
And if Joe Lacob was blown away, he's like, here, real quick, 14 seconds, Lovin. Here's Joe Lacob about Daequan Plowden.
He's even playing better than I thought. he's really playing well. I don't know what he's shooting from three for the Summer League, but it might be over 50%. I'm not even positive, but his shot looks pure, looks good. He looks confident. He's not rushed, and he looks good. We're excited.
All right, we're excited too.
He looks good.
He looks good. Look at Lacob. He's feeling it right now.